In July 2023, a British YouTuber named Andrew, who runs a paranormal channel called Proving Demons, posted a video that became very popular online. Andrew makes videos about visiting haunted and abandoned places. He and some friends went to explore an old, broken-down house somewhere in the English countryside. They didn't tell people exactly where it was because it wasn't safe. After driving for 30 minutes, they parked their car on the side of the road and walked the rest of the way through bushes and trees. When they got close to the house, everything became really quiet. Inside, it felt cold and creepy. The group kept going anyway and checked all the rooms to make sure nobody else was there. At first, nothing much happened. They used their ghost hunting equipment and got a few small readings that got their attention, but nothing big. They wanted to find more, so they went upstairs. That's when scary things started happening.
We literally go. We literally go. Smell. Somebody's here.
Okay, let's go. Downstairs.
Well, that's the stairs. Alright, somebody's here. Oh, great. Come on, you guys, me and Alex up front. Wait. Hold up, let me put some stuff away. Move back for a second so I can put my stuff away.
Keep on the stairway. Keep on the stairway. Go. Let's go.
Careful. Do not run.
Suddenly, loud banging sounds started coming from inside the house. The sounds were sharp, angry, and way too real to be fake. The group stopped moving and got scared. Then they started backing away from where the noise was coming from. But the banging didn't stop. It got even louder and seemed to be getting closer to them. They realized they might be in real danger, so they ran toward the exit as fast as they could. But when they got to the stairs, they saw something that made them go from scared to completely panicked.
Is this a way out? Where? Find an exit. Just go. Find an exit. No, that's the way out.
The banging followed them. They ran out of the house but got lost outside. Thick bushes were everywhere and they couldn't find the road. The sounds got louder, like someone was looking for them. They hid behind bushes and stayed quiet.
This ain't the way out. Stop panicking. Go.
They've got weapons.
What? What? It doesn't matter, dude.
They have some sort of weapon.
You know.
I heard them firing. I don't know what it is. This could be a pellet gun. A chainsaw.
No.
It could be something based. That's something we don't want to walk into.
Okay.
Listen to me very, very clearly. I can see crystal clear right now. No lights.
say?
He said, come out and do something bad. We're here. Go, Andrew, sleep on.
They stayed hidden for almost 20 minutes, hearts beating fast. Andrew stopped filming and just focused on getting out alive. Later, he told people what happened next. They were scared and confused, so they decided to run for it. The only way they knew was back through the house. But when they got there, things got much worse. 3 men with guns were standing near the building. The group immediately turned and ran toward the road as fast as they could. The men chased them, yelling and getting closer. But they didn't stop running. Full of adrenaline, they finally saw their car. They jumped in, shut the doors, and drove away fast. They were out of breath and shaken up, but alive. Once they were safe, they called the police and told them everything about the armed men, the chase, and what happened. The police came quickly to check the area. Andrew said the police took it seriously and searched the place. Andrew said it was the scariest thing that ever happened to him. Not because of ghosts, but because of the real people they met. If they had made one wrong move, things could have ended very badly. They went in looking for spirits, but ended up running for their lives. So what were those men doing in that house? And what would have happened if the group hadn't escaped? We'll never know, but this was more than just a ghost hunt. It was a close call with something much more dangerous. In October 2023, YouTuber Crazy Quaddy, known for his wild fan camping videos, decided to try something different. Instead of his usual forest spots, he chose an old abandoned house deep in the countryside to camp alone. At first, it felt like just another adventure, but as night came, things started to get strange.
There's definitely something up there. Get! I can hear it walking around, whatever it is. Probably a raccoon. There's definitely something upstairs right now. I haven't even cooked dinner yet, and once I do dinner, I'll have to bag that up. Bag up my leftovers or my food bag. I'm gonna toss that outside as far as I can.
He began hearing odd sounds, footsteps, creaks, and random thuds from upstairs. He tried to ignore them, but something didn't feel right.
It's only 9:30, 9:26. I mean, the wind has picked up a bit. So it could be branches clonking against the house, especially up front, because they're like everything is grown right up to the house. But it sounded like there was something walking around right above me. Yeah!
Even with all that happening, he stayed the night and kept recording. By morning, he packed up and left without any trouble. In February 2024, a German YouTuber named Felix, who runs a channel called Adventure Buddy, went to Italy with two friends. They wanted to explore a fancy hotel that was abandoned in the early to mid-2000s. Felix didn't say exactly where it was, but he mentioned that homeless people and squatters often stayed there. Even knowing this, the three friends wanted to film what was left inside. When they got in, they were shocked by how good the hotel still looked. After being empty for so long, it was in great shape. The windows weren't broken, the walls weren't damaged, and nothing had been stolen. It looked like time had just stopped. As they went further in, they found parts of the hotel that showed how nice it used to be. A big indoor pool, a massage room, and a sauna that was still perfect. For about 10 minutes, everything went fine. No weird sounds, no signs that anyone had been there recently, just quiet halls. But things changed when they started going to the upper floors.
Gefühl, dass das Ding pleite gegangen ist. In manchen Zimmern hast du hier so Aufkleber, wie so Insolvenzaufkleber. Zumindest kenne ich das. Oh, mein Gott, der Wind fegt hier auch durch. Zumindest kenne ich das aus Deutschland so. Was natürlich heißen würde, dass hier wahrscheinlich nicht mehr allzu viel Inventar zurückgelassen wurde, wenn es wahrscheinlich dann irgendwie alles veräußert wurde. Naja, hier sind wir auf jeden Fall. Was? Okay. Unschwer zu erkennen. Jetzt sind wir hier aber auf der Etage mit den Hotelzimmern und hier steht doch tatsächlich noch was drin. Da hätte ich jetzt nicht mit gerechnet. Betten, Schränke, also es war alles so Einbauschränke. Es riecht so, ne? Du? Es riecht so, ne? Als wäre hier irgendwie noch jemand.
When they got near one of the rooms, the group heard something. Quiet noises, like someone moving around, and muffled sounds. Felix stopped right away and listened hard. He told his friends to be quiet with hand signals. Then he carefully walked into a room nearby. Inside, he found empty bottles all over the floor and a strong, bad smell. A few moments later, one of his friends whispered to him. In another room, the friend had found trash bags, more empty bottles, and someone's stuff. It was clear that someone was living there. They stopped being curious and started being careful. The group decided to find where the noise came from and slowly walked toward the door they thought it came from. That's when it happened.
Da hat definitiv wer gelebt.
Ja, auch wenn man sich mal diesen Stuhlkreis da anguckt, der da auf dem...
Entweder ist das hier so eine kleine Partyhöhle oder eine Crackhöhle, wie man das immer so kennt, so. Weil da hinten, ist Haufen Bierflaschen, da haben Leute geschlafen, da sind Müllsäcke aufgehangen, sogar gegrillt wurde da anscheinend.
So riecht's hier auch, finde ich.
Ja.
Hier, finde ich, riecht's verkohlt. Oh. Ist da was hinter? Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh.
Everything alright?
Mach mal die Kamera weg. English? Can you do this? Okay. Okay. Sorry, just taking photos, okay? Okay, thank you.
We're going.
Ciao. Oh, mein Herz. Mein Herz.
As they got closer, the door suddenly swung open. A man stood there, messy, wide-eyed, and clearly surprised. The group froze and quickly apologized for walking in. Without saying a word, the man slammed the door shut. Shaken, the explorers turned around and hurried away, their adrenaline rushing. Later, Felix explained that the man looked intoxicated. His pupils were very dilated, and on a table inside the room, they noticed what seemed to be illegal substances. The man hadn't been violent, but the way he looked and acted was enough to scare them off. They decided they'd seen enough. Not wanting to risk running into him again, they ended the exploration and left the hotel, thankfully unharmed. Looking back, Felix said they were very lucky. Encounters like that don't always end well. Around the world, urban explorers have reported being threatened, chased, or even attacked by squatters or people involved in illegal activity inside abandoned places. This time, they got out safely, but next time, they might not be so lucky. In 2013, a man noticed strange flashing lights coming from an abandoned factory near his home. He said the building's fire alarm had suddenly gone off, even though there was no sign of anyone inside and no clear reason for it to trigger. Curious but uneasy, he started recording. In the video's description, he explained that in the 30 years he had lived nearby, he had never once seen a person or vehicle go in or out of the factory. For decades, it had been completely silent until that night.
So I'm here in front of the Leviton factory, which has been closed for some time. I was just going to walk to drop off a Netflix. All of a sudden I see a bunch of flashing lights inside this building. I'm not sure if anyone's in that building right now. I'm not sure if the fire department's gonna come, but it'd be pretty bad if there was a fire in this building because my house isn't that far away. And the lights are flashing in more than one wing of the building. I don't hear any sound, which is strange. Normally the sound of a fire alarm going off is deafening. And it looks like there's one light on there. Could be somebody in an office, but who knows?
In the comments, several viewers said they could see a face in the right window, pale, still, and watching. Others claimed they noticed something similar in the last few seconds of the video.
Stairwell, don't see anybody there.
People tried enhancing the image, changing the contrast, and fixing the colors. And in one frame, something appeared.
See anybody there?
The faint outline of a face, or at least something that looks like one, can be seen. It's subtle and easy to miss, but it's there. Whether it's just video compression, random pixels forming a shape, or something real, no one can say for sure. But once you notice it, it's hard to ignore. So, what do you think? Was someone or something really watching from the window? In July 2025, a YouTuber named Levy uploaded a chilling video called I Walked Through a Haunted Mansion on his channel, Ghosty. Levy's channel focuses on urban exploration, where he films himself visiting abandoned places across the United States. In this video, he explored the Glencliff Mansion in Garrison-on-Hudson, New York, a place rumored to be haunted. The moment he stepped inside, Levy felt uneasy. The mansion had a heavy, eerie atmosphere. Even so, he stayed positive and kept going. Early on, he noticed signs that scrappers or squatters might have been there recently. But aside from that, nothing seemed strange. No noises, no shadows, no proof the mansion was haunted. Relaxing a little, he kept moving and decided to head upstairs. Once he entered one of the rooms on the upper floor, things quickly began to take a darker turn.
So this place is creepy. There's a spirit that wants to communicate with me. You can't make any type of noise. Just let me know if you're here. It's like a downstairs, I was gonna say downstairs to nowhere, but oh, what was that? Hello, anybody there? I heard a bang. If somebody's there, can you make another noise? Oh. Oh, you hear that? I don't know if that's the bats. Or the church up here. I'm just here recording. If you don't want me here, just let me know. It's moving. Damn, it just got into. It has to be the bats.
After hearing the noises, Levy froze, standing completely still to figure out where they were coming from. As he listened, the sounds came again, from the same direction, with the same eerie tone. Wanting to know what it was, he carefully moved toward the source. But after checking every corner, there was nothing. No person, no animal. Nothing that could have made the sounds. Not sure if someone else was inside with him, Levy chose not to risk it. He left that area and headed upstairs toward the church. But the moment he walked into the room, his camera caught something deeply disturbing.
Oh, the church is right there on top. I always keep forgetting where is that located at. was kind of weird. Now this is a whole different view right here with the church. A little brighter so you guys can see just a little bit of it. Oh. You hear that sound? Let me get close to it, maybe I could hear it better. Maybe the birds outside is kind of weird. Oh. Hello? There was couple of bangs. There has to be somebody messing with me.
If you watch closely at the moment when Levy is facing the door, you can see a dark, shadowy figure standing behind the window, staring right at him. Levy, however, didn't notice it at the time. He only discovered it later when he reviewed the footage at home. Even so, he kept exploring, still curious about the noises. He decided to check the room at the far end of the church, but as soon as he stepped inside and began looking around, he came across something once again.
Can of Budweiser. I don't know, I haven't drank beer in a long time, but, oh. Can you make that again? That was so weird. Oh, there's a movement over there. Yo. I wasn't ready for this. Oh, no way. Might be too bright, sorry, but something's happening. I don't know what's going on. Who's in there? Hello? The door is literally just open.
As soon as Levy stepped into the room, the door in front of him suddenly swung open on its own. Shocked, he froze and stared, trying to make sense of what had just happened. He eventually walked toward the door to check, but once again, there was nothing around that could have made it move with such force. By now, Levy had no idea who or what was behind it. He thought about leaving, but since he had come there to investigate, he decided to push on and keep exploring, no matter what might be in the building.
I noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed, but every wall has different colors. There's like a yellow color. Yo, look at this safe. There's noises everywhere. Either somebody's here, either it's a spirit, but stuff like that sounds like something is here. I noticed like some of the numbers here, main walls are like numbered. Oh. What was that? Whoa. Whoa. It's funny how that thing's shaped like a cross, the wallpaper. Oh, the door just opened. I don't know if that was a bat or orb that came out, but the door literally just opened. Couldn't be the bat. There's no way that the door is so heavy for the bat to push the door open, but...
After a loud bang, Levy quickly turned toward the sound, trying to figure out where it came from. Then, the door in front of him suddenly opened on its own. For minutes, he stood frozen, staring at it, trying to understand what had just happened. When he finally walked over, there was nothing. No movement, no one around, and nothing that could have made the door swing open. With no answers, Levy left that part of the building and started heading down to the lower floors. But as he walked through the hallway, he came across a shocking discovery.
Yeah, but let's move on to those. Oh. Dude, that thing literally just sounded. Look, it's moving. It's moving. Yo. It was literally this sound. Yep. It was this sound. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, this space is... Nah. Oh, I just heard something over there. Yo, this place is crazy. And scary at the same time. There's something moving there. Maybe water drops. Maybe water drops. What is that? I don't know where the noise is coming from. I don't know if it's coming from downstairs. Something literally just walked through here. I know where that noise is coming from.
It's clear that a dark, shadowy head briefly peeked out of the room, then vanished just as quickly. When Levy went in to check, once again, there was nothing. By now, the fear was starting to get to him. The strange noises, the shadow figure, the door opening on its own. It was all adding up. Still, Levy kept going, exploring for nearly 10 more minutes. Luckily, nothing else unusual happened during that time. Eventually, he ended the exploration and made it out safely. To this day, no one knows for sure who or what that shadowy figure was, or how those doors opened on their own. So, is the Glencliff Mansion in New York really haunted? The mystery is still unsolved, but one thing is certain. Whatever, or whoever, was inside didn't want Levy there. It made loud bangs, strange noises, and even moved doors. Whether it was something paranormal or just a chain of odd coincidences, no one has been able to prove it either way. In the end, it's up to you. Was Levy's experience at the Glencliff Mansion real, or just a hoax? In July 2024, YouTuber Nolan uploaded a video called Exploring a Scary Abandoned Hospital on his channel, Lord Explores. Joined by his friend Esme, he set out to explore South City Hospital in St. Louis, Missouri, a massive facility abandoned in 2023. Since then, it had become a hotspot for squatters, vandalism, drug use, and other illegal activity. Police had even cleared people out before, with one arrest tied to a fugitive warrant. Despite its dark reputation, Nolan and Esme pressed on. The hospital's huge size made it clear, if anything happened, figuring out where it came from would be nearly impossible. At first, they only heard faint, distant noises and thought little of them, but when they headed down to the lower levels, they stumbled onto something far more disturbing.
Yeah, so we, literally right when we got in, I wasn't even filming. We heard the loudest, door slam ever. So somebody was shuffling around over there. We're gonna keep an ear out, keep an eye out, try and film and get out. Hopefully nothing wild happens. So that's the building, we heard the sound. The person, it was definitely a person, the wind wouldn't have slammed it that hard.
No, because you have to open that door.
Right. What's that?
Oh, did you hear it again?
I heard
I heard it again.
I keep hearing noises.
I got that on video. It was muffled, but I heard it again.
That's in here. I hear it in here, behind you.
At first, the explorers thought the noises were coming from another part of the hospital, but when the bangs grew louder, this time from below, they realized the source was in the lower levels. They waited on the staircase for several minutes, listening, before finally building up the courage to investigate. Along the way, they noticed signs that scrappers had been there recently: tools, shifted debris, and faint tracks in the dust. But beyond that, there was nothing. No voices, no movement, no one around. Feeling relieved, they brushed it off and kept exploring. But as they walked down a long hallway, everything suddenly changed.
What? Stop. You're coming up the stairs. Where that is. Keep going. Why are there so many people in here? Stay here. Why do I hear them? Why do I hear them? Well, there's people in both now.
We never went over in that building. We never came up the stairwell.
Oh, you sure? I want to see if he gets close.
After hearing strange noises from the lower levels, the explorers assumed it was just a scrapper, but then a door creaked open. Footsteps followed. Terrified, they bolted in the opposite direction. At the end of the hallway, more noises echoed from the area they had just left, making it feel like someone might actually be searching for them. Not willing to risk it, they abandoned the idea of exploring the rest of the hospital and headed for the exit. But as they approached the doors, they ran into something once again.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the other building. I'm not trying to run into him or her, whoever they are.
So, I can't see it from right here, but that bridge thing is the long one. When we came out from the parking garage.
Right. Let's go.
We go across that long bridge and go in those buildings.
Okay. I think the scrappers use those carts to carry the metal. We were here yesterday and we saw one outside, like a person with a bunch of metal pipes in their hand, and they were walking down that. So I'm expecting them to be like right over here. Yo, who was in here just busting open like Mountain Dews, just chilling?
There's so many Mountain Dews.
There's like 5, 6. It could have been the scrappers. 7 from, I don't know, maybe bins of metal that the scrappers pulled out of here. You go all the way down there, there's like a clear path. All the way down there you can see a bunch right over there.
As the explorers headed for the exit, a door suddenly slammed behind them. Fearing someone might be following, they ran downstairs. In the lower levels, they found more proof that scrappers had been inside recently. Still, they didn't leave. Instead, they kept exploring for another 10 minutes. Thankfully, nothing else happened, and it seemed the scrappers had already left. With the tension eased, the duo ended their exploration and got out safely, avoiding what could have been a dangerous situation. In January 2020, British YouTuber Connor uploaded a chilling video titled "Exploring an Abandoned Orphanage Alone" at 1 a.m. on his channel, The Explorer Returns. Connor's channel is built around urban exploration, featuring his trips through abandoned places across Europe. In this video, he set out to explore a haunted orphanage in England. Right from the start, he admitted the atmosphere felt unsettling, though he kept his focus and pressed on. For the first few minutes, everything seemed fine. No strange noises, no flickering lights, no sign of anything paranormal, as he moved carefully from room to room. Eventually, he left that section and entered a service room. But the moment he stepped inside, he made a shocking discovery.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to see. That goes straight down to the basement. Okay. Last time I was here, this ceiling, this white bit here that's standing up, which I don't know how it is doing that, was still up. Obviously all the wind we've had recently has really damaged this place.
After hearing the noises, Connor froze, trying to figure out where they came from. He eventually moved toward the sound, but after checking every corner, there was nothing. No one there. Nothing that could have caused it. He brushed it off and kept exploring. For the next 10 minutes, everything was quiet. No noises, no disturbances. Connor then made his way toward the upper levels, but as he reached the stairs, he ran into something once again.
Why did I do this today? I don't think I can go any further. As you can see there.
After hearing noises from the upper floors, Connor quickly switched off his flashlight and listened closely. When he finally turned it back on and went upstairs to investigate, he found nothing. By now, he wasn't sure if someone was actually inside with him or if it was something more sinister. He thought about leaving, but since he had come to investigate, he decided to stay and keep exploring despite the risk. After the loud bangs, Connor was shaken, but this time he chose not to investigate. He didn't go toward the sound or look for its source, assuming it was just the wind or the building's weak structure. He brushed it off and kept exploring the rest of the orphanage. For nearly 10 minutes, he moved carefully through the halls, pausing now and then to listen. Everything stayed quiet. No bangs, no strange noises. It seemed like whatever had happened earlier was done. But just moments later, as Connor walked down a hallway, he came across something deeply disturbing.
Where is that coming from? You're talking. The thing is, guys, is I'm in the middle of London. Places like this. Deals, vandalism, arson attacks. It all happens in places like this, and I'm pretty sure there is a group of people here with me. I'm getting out of here now.
As soon as Connor entered the hallway, he heard voices somewhere inside the building. He quickly shut off his flashlight and listened, but couldn't figure out where they were coming from. The uncertainty was dangerous. Whoever it was could have been anywhere. Realizing the risk, Connor decided to end the exploration and left the orphanage unharmed. To this day, it's unclear who the person was or what they wanted. Most likely, it was a squatter or homeless individual using the building for shelter. The loud bangs may have been an attempt to scare Connor off, and when that didn't work, the voices were a final warning. In the end, it wasn't paranormal. It was a glimpse into the harsh reality of someone just trying to survive, hoping to be left alone. Jared Coker is no stranger to solitude. His explorations are calm and deliberate, focused on showing what most people never see. In this video, he travels to the outskirts of St. Louis to explore a massive, abandoned packaging warehouse. Once a place of order and constant activity, it now sits in silence, filled with rusting frames, broken catwalks, and an echo that lingers in every corner. At first, it feels like just another industrial ruin. But as Jared goes deeper inside, the quiet begins to change. What started as a calm exploration quickly shifts into something far less predictable.
This thing's massive. We'll get a catwalk way down there. Those are always nice. Let's dive on in. All right. What does that say? Pendaflex essential hanging folders. It's probably just a cabinet of documents and stuff. It's huge. Could I zoom down that far? We got an office here with a board with writing in it. How to band, how to package, how to label parts, sense of urgency, inventory management, cleaning stock. Wow. Wow, go figure. They use like the most basic words that you'd use in any warehouse, but that's pretty much the gist of it, though. It's like a packaging warehouse. There's another thing, 2018 on it. This place was left more recently than I would have thought. I would have thought that this thing has been left for a decade or more.
Jared's exploration starts like many of his others, quiet and steady. The place feels abandoned, but not untouched. Papers, packaging scraps, and handwritten labels cover the floor, while shelves still stand and clipboards hang, as if workers had just walked away. It all points to a routine that ended suddenly and never resumed. But the people who once worked here aren't the ones Jared is about to encounter.
I'm sorry if this camera's moving a lot. I don't have any bug spray, so I have to swat them away. Yeah, we're gonna have an upstairs. There's gonna be a catwalk into another building over there. Yo. There's a whole level down there. Alright, we'll ignore that. I don't know though, there's echoing in here. I think people are in here. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Yeah, that echoing's in here. Someone is here. Well, never mind the place being kind of boring. I guess we have our drama now. Okay. Guys, I know this is a bad time, but I had to change my battery, and there was like another really loud boom getting closer to me, so there are definitely people down there. So, like that.
Jared doesn't panic, but the shift is clear. Echoes bounce through the space in ways he can't trace. It's not the wind, it's not the building. Someone else is inside, and they're not trying to stay hidden. So Jared makes a quiet choice. Head down into the basement.
No idea what they're banging or moving around. Look at that massive dolly. Thing's mega. Oh my god, this is nightmarish. The basement is like every bit as spacious as the floor above, but it all just looks like this. Oh, it's so hazy, you can't see anything. These are the stairs on the other side. We literally just cut across the whole upstairs just below it, so. And I still hear people. Oh, this is outside. Oh, there's a guy. Gonna duck down here. He's in this building down there. Don't know if he's scrapping or if it's illegal dumping or what. But it's loud. So those are the safest bets as I walk right out into the open. Oh, there's a pair of them. Hey, what's up?
Jared circles back and comes face to face with the source of the banging, a pair of scrappers. They're hauling pipes and dragging debris through the warehouse, making no effort to stay quiet. When they notice Jared, they don't react. They're not interested in him, only in taking what they came for. Still, the encounter leaves Jared even more curious.
All right, here we go. Here's where two connect. I can hear them. And that is their trailer right there. We can spy on the scrappers. Yeah, look at that. Their teamwork lifting the massive pipes out of here. They're gonna throw it in their trailer there, take it to a scrapyard or something, and get money for it. Technically illegal, still considered stealing, but they're gonna get away with it here because this place just sits so wide open and unguarded and nobody cares. Yo, maybe that's the big booms I was hearing. Maybe they were taking it from up here, dragging it like that line, and then throwing it down, creating those huge bangs. Look at that line, that's so exactly what they did. At least they didn't care that I was there. I mean, if they're committing crimes and I'm here with a camera.
Jared was fortunate the scrappers paid him no attention. Even so, the encounter felt wrong. Sensing the danger, he chose to leave, quietly and carefully, avoiding notice. He wasn't looking for another confrontation, and staying invisible was the safest way out. Exploring With Me Eam is a YouTube channel run by Peter, known for his calm, solo trips into abandoned places around Europe. But this visit was different. The house he came back to had always made him uneasy, ever since his last time there years ago, just before a life-changing accident. And this time, he wasn't exploring alone. Peter teamed up with Haunting Ghost Netherlands to investigate the property, looking for signs of paranormal activity, especially after dark, when the real test would begin.
Yes. The ghost hunters are outside already, so let's go up this stairs. Let's hope I don't fall through and I'll be more damaged than I already am. Alright, look at this view. It's all abandoned. There is another room. What does this say? I don't know. This is another room. Holy. Oh guys, look how creepy this is. Maybe tonight we will go here for the ghost contacting. Look at this. Very creepy. Look how high I am. Yeah. Tonight we will go back when it's dark and we will try to see if there's any paranormal activity. Let's see. I'm very curious if this is real, because I know a lot of you doubt, but we will see if there's anything paranormal. I'm really excited for that.
Everywhere they looked showed signs of decay, rusted tools, collapsing floors, and odd forgotten items that hinted at the lives once lived there. The rooms carried a heavy sense of neglect, a weight that none of them could shake off. They had walked through enough to understand the layout, but what would stay with them later wasn't the broken floors or the mold on the walls. It was the feeling, the sense that something inside was still there, waiting.
And we will see if we can have contact with any ghost. No entry, it says. It's very, very dark. Very, very creepy. As you see, the doors are closed now. So we think there's a homeless person inside. And that's not a good sign. All the doors were closed. And when we left, they were open.
No wind, no animals, just doors that were wide open before, now closed tight. The group froze, not out of superstition, but from instinct. Something felt different, and not in a good way. It didn't feel like a haunted house. It felt like they weren't alone. After a brief pause, they chose to go in. They hadn't come all this way to turn back, but whether that choice was brave or foolish was yet to be seen.
Alright, we are going upstairs to see if there's any homeless people here. They are hearing voices. Echt?
And then they heard it, faint voices, low and muffled, not from their group, but from somewhere deeper inside. In that moment, it didn't matter if it was paranormal or something human. Either way, it was terrifying.
Yes. Through the gap, through the gap.
Alright.
Go down, go down.
This is the only door we didn't check.
Oké. Hebben jullie wel allemaal wat in je hand? We kunnen zomaar...
Is weggegaan dat iemand.
Hey! Wie is daar? Hey!
Hallo.
Hey, blijf.
Oh.
Ik heb toch iemand? Ik zei het toch?
Oh. Hello? Hi. Yo.
Goedendag.
We are not here to harm.
We're not to harm you. You speak English or Dutch? Sprachen Sie Deutsch?
We will just film upstairs. Is that okay? We will film upstairs.
Sprachen Sie Deutsch?
Kijk uit. Hoe heet?
Yes.
Lampe laag.
Oh, sorry.
Sie sprachen Deutsch, ja?
There's two Polish people. Two Polish homeless people. So we gave them some money to survive.
2 men had been living in the basement, Polish, homeless, and thankfully not aggressive. Still, realizing they had been walking right above them the whole time was unsettling. The encounter ended peacefully. Peter and the others gave them some money, which the men accepted with quiet thanks. They were polite, even kind, but the weight of the moment stayed with them, because abandoned doesn't always mean empty, and in places like this, the real danger isn't always what you expect. Sometimes, it's not the ghosts you need to fear. Sometimes, it's the people already inside. The next video comes from Exploring with Tom, a UK-based YouTube channel that focuses on urban exploration and paranormal investigations. Tom and his team often explore abandoned buildings, haunted spots, and forgotten places, usually at night, capturing strange noises, eerie encounters, and unexplainable events. On February 15th, 2022, they returned to the ruins of Ridgely Hospital. Right away, the atmosphere felt wrong. Muffled bangs echoed in the distance. Dragging sounds came from somewhere deep inside, and a heavy tension seemed to fill the building.
2 meters apart. Okay, Alfie.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Doing a photo shoot in. I can't even speak. A photo shoot in the attic. Oh no, don't. This is what we do. This is always exploring. No limit shooting. They always do that. Did you hear that?
That was a massive.
That was a bang behind you. Was it? What was that?
That was downstairs.
Told you.
Hey, stay calm.
What was that?
Nah, Elliot.
That wasn't the door.
It was either the door shutting or it was below us.
Did you hear that voice? I heard a voice then. Did you? Yeah. Well, you're at the back. You're going first. You, Elliot.
You okay?
That was loud.
Alright, just stay calm. It's fine.
There was two at the
Keep
same
walking.
time.
The two big bangs in that voice.
Yeah. Send us to get out. Go on.
Let's get out of here.
Well, I'm going first.
No, I will. He's at the back. He's like. I hear the voice. I mean, look, I don't do.
I'm not asked. I'm recording. Yes, we'll play back. That was a girl's. That was like a little
Yeah.
girl's voice. There.
Yeah.
I swear.
I'm kind on to you. You can hear it like the tiniest bit.
Nah. Listen to this video back.
Too.
Those two big bangs in that
It's when I'm looking down the stairs.
Send us to get out. Go on.
Let's get out of here. Well, I'm not going first.
No, I will. He's at the back.
Hey, shh.
I heard that.
Hey, shh.
No, I will. He's at the back.
Do you hear that little?
Yeah.
He's at the back.
Hey, shh.
What the f? We need to get down.
But it's happened twice now anyway.
That's 3 times. Something here. Or someone.
I'm myself now, you know. They were loud.
So we had like 2 bangs, wasn't
That
it?
little girl's voice.
We're going down now, yeah?
Yeah.
We need to investigate. Or get out. That's our 2 choices. No, but there's a lot of animals going on at the minute.
I mean, things don't go bang by themselves. Yeah, the wind might like shut the door or something. But think about how heavy all the doors are. That must be a big gust of wind. There is a little girl here, yeah. Tom's the me. Oh wait, Danny, just be careful in a minute, mate. The floor's going like that. That's good. Hey, just be careful with that.
I don't know what that could have been.
As they made their way into the attic, loud bangs started echoing from below, putting the whole team on edge. Later, while going over one of their recordings, they picked up something that sounded disturbingly like a voice.
Too far. Hey, there's no wind here, all the windows are pretty much intact. This is a decent area. I was mate. I'm recording as well, so.
What's up? There's
a breeze in the doorway.
Right, let's call out then.
Yeah, I reckon it's a good place. I'll set the camera up on there again. We'll have a similar angle of us.
Holy.
Wait. That was this way.
That was a bang. That was down here, wasn't it?
That was a door. That was a bang. Hello.
Last time we did it.
Hey, nah, not even.
Did you hear that laugh?
My camera's.
Did you hear that laugh?
Why the camera just...
Your camera.
My torch is dying.
I stick on my...
Do it again,
I'll
please.
beat this walk up to it.
Do it now. I am. Do it now for me. Come on.
There was no wind at all. Like, ain't no one runs yet. If anything happens, you brace up and stand still. Yeah, it's all people dying.
Mine's dying.
That happened last time when we came here. The door's shut, guys. Like, that's crazy. As the night went by, we got a lot of communication through the SPB7 spirit box. My name, Dan's name, leave. I'm following up with everyone's batteries being affected. My iPhone went from 18 to 27 to 36. No way to explain this. That sounded like a growl before.
Listen to this. I heard a laugh.
I got the mic on this.
Yeah, come on, let's listen.
Did you hear that? What the f? Does like a hiss?
I heard somebody going ha ha ha.
Guys, moments before that door slammed shut, my camera just died. That window.
Yeah, we know it wouldn't. We know it wouldn't.
And you said that.
Hey, yo, that was mad. I'm not even asked. That was mad. I'm recording that on my phone.
My camera moved before. It was somewhere on this corridor, but which side? This is a big room in here as well. Again?
It's definitely down there. The other time we came back over to it. And there's no doors. And it's only done it when we've actually came up to it. No!
Yo,
That was rough, you know.
why is it when we get to
Only when we're there.
That looks like a black finger to me, though.
Yes, take me energy. Oh, me back. Oh, me back.
What?
What? Open the door for you. That opens. You're mad.
Calm down. Calm down.
That was pure me panicking, lad. What? Hey, if it's wind doesn't pull the door open. Did you see that open?
The activity quickly escalated. Another loud bang, this one much closer, sent panic through the group. Then, without warning, Tom's camera shut off completely. A friend's flashlight died too. The same thing that had happened during their last visit here. Switching to his phone, Tom kept filming as they pushed on. The noises grew louder, closer, and when they called out for a door in front of them to open, it suddenly did. That was enough. The group bolted, clearly shaken. Watching the footage back, with all the strange and unexplained activity caught on camera, it's not hard to see why they ran. In my view, there's little doubt something was in that hospital with them. Most likely something paranormal, and leaving when they did was absolutely the right call. The next shocking clip comes from emveeurbex, a TikTok channel dedicated to urban exploration, showcasing abandoned places, creepy encounters, and real-life dangers. The creator often explores forgotten buildings, old hospitals, and eerie houses, sometimes running into squatters or even strange paranormal events. On June 27, 2025, while checking out what looked like an abandoned building, the explorer was suddenly confronted by a group of aggressive squatters. Things escalated fast when one of them swung a wooden plank, forcing the group to run for their safety. Thankfully, everyone made it out without injury. Still, it was a terrifying experience. For any urban explorer, being chased inside an abandoned building is one of the worst fears, and this clip feels raw and real. It's clearly not staged. It shows perfectly how a place that looks abandoned might not be. Someone else could be living there, and you never know what their intentions are. Most likely, this was just squatters being territorial, trying to send a clear message, don't return. But no matter the reason, it was a disturbing and dangerous encounter. In this episode, Josh teams up with a group of friends to explore a 6-story hotel that's been abandoned for years. Said to be haunted and sometimes used by squatters, the hotel has drawn both thrill seekers and wary visitors for a long time.
This was a night. Oh, damn, a nightclub? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Someone's heel. That's cool. Dude, this is like where they were dancing, huh? Up here and everybody was dancing up here. The mirrors keep freaking me out. Yeah. It's pretty, dude. Oh yeah, there's the couches. So this is a pretty good bar. Yeah, it does. It's a saloon bar. So we had a saloon bar.
From the moment they walked in, it was clear this wasn't just any abandoned place. Once full of music and nightlife, the building now stood empty and lifeless. As they went deeper inside, the air felt heavier, almost like the building didn't want them there.
Oh, I heard it too.
I've been in here 5 minutes and we're already like flipping.
Okay. It's kind of boring. Oh, that's the front door. We posted a picture of this to Instagram.
That was the
picture? Yeah.
that goes to a balcony. Yeah, it just goes to a balcony. Okay, it's pitch black in here. Oh, that scared me. I just saw something down there. No, we can't see anything in here. I'm just seeing, my eyes are the camera. Not seeing anything else.
You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you fine.
This camera the proper people are using is unbelievable. We're in a pitch black room, and their camera's just visibly showing everything. It's amazing. Kids? What am I stepping on?
Dude, only you know there's a huge metal pipe under your foot.
I can't see anything.
As they went down into the basement, the mood changed. The style of the upper floors was gone. Instead, they found rusted tools, broken glass, and old furniture scattered through the halls. In one room, a single toilet stood alone, a strange sight that showed just how far the place had fallen apart. But even in all that mess, the silence felt heavy. When they moved back up to the higher floors, the building seemed to close in around them. The hallways felt tighter, doors were hanging off their hinges, and every step gave the sense they were being pulled towards something that didn't want to be found. And that feeling wasn't wrong, because as the group started heading back down to leave, they began hearing noises.
God. Oh yeah, this is like a penthouse kind of thing. They're just a shit. I feel like we're gonna fall through. I feel really weak.
Brian, this would be a lot more scary if it was just us two. I think before me, so.
Oh yeah,
For real.
More people. Yeah. Dude, this door just completely got cut through. Cut open. Like this door. Someone's here. Let's get out of here.
Get out.
Go, let's get out.
Shh.
Let's walk in. Alright, so there's someone in here right now. Let's go.
And then it happened. Heavy footsteps echoed through the hallway, followed by a harsh, angry voice. Fear hit instantly, and the group didn't stop to figure it out. They ran. Their flashlights shook across cracked walls and empty doorways as they tore down the stairwells, hearts pounding, breath short. Whoever was inside clearly didn't want them there. Once outside, still running on adrenaline, no one spoke. But they didn't have to. No one knows for sure what was in that hotel. Maybe a squatter, maybe something else. But in places like this, it isn't always about finding proof. It's about what you feel, and what they felt was enough. Enough to remind them that some places aren't just empty. In June 2025, urban explorer and popular YouTuber James, known for his channel, The FAM, uploaded a creepy video. This time, he explored a well-known place with a dark past, Pine Lawn Manor in Sumer, Illinois. The manor was built in 1920 as a fancy hotel. In the 1970s, it was turned into a nursing home. But instead of being a safe, caring place, it went downhill fast. The home became known for serious neglect, low funding, and even abuse. Some patients were said to be treated terribly, both physically and emotionally. Over time, it got a reputation as one of the worst nursing homes in the country. After years of lawsuits, rule breaking, and public anger, it finally shut down in 2002. Now, over 20 years later, the building is falling apart, and many believe it's haunted by former residents. Still, James chose to check it out alone, going in at night. As soon as he stepped through the crumbling entrance, he said he felt uneasy, calling it one of the creepiest places he'd ever explored. But he kept going, determined to catch everything on camera.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually thinking that's probably not even a great place to put it. So I think you're supposed to turn it off first. And I say, oh yeah, we'll put it right here in this creepy hallway. All right, if you want to make that go off, we'd love for you to do that while I explore this place. Talk about creepy. I feel like I say that all the time. Oh, yo, no way. Literally went off immediately. Holy crap. You guys don't even understand. Dude, we just got in here. What the hell? Okay, well, thanks for coming to see me. I'm gonna walk away now. Dude, how? I thought those things barely go off. Okay, can you step away now, please?
Early in the exploration, James placed a motion-activated music box near the entrance. It's the kind that plays music when something moves close to it, often used in ghost hunts. A few minutes after he walked away, the creepy tune started playing. James turned around, looking down the dark hallway, not sure what set it off. Still unsure, he left the box there and went to check out another part of the building. Since nothing else happened, he thought maybe it was just a glitch, until he moved the box to a new spot and things got more intense.
The good news is that thing hasn't gone off yet. Which I don't know if that's, I mean, let's be honest, I don't know if that's good news or bad news. Because, do you hear that? Hello? Where are you? If you can hear me and you can step in front of that music box again to know it's actually you, I'd love for you to make it go off. So it not going off, maybe. Literally a knock.
While waiting near where he set the box up the second time, James started hearing weird sounds echoing through the halls. Feeling a bit uneasy but curious, he left the room to check it out, only to hear more noises coming from the room he just left. That's when he started thinking he might not be alone. His worry grew when he found a chair with some clothes and an empty soda bottle on it, like someone had been staying there. Maybe it was a squatter, or maybe something else. But either way, James knew things could get serious. Still, he kept going. Not long after, he heard loud knocking sounds coming from another room.
Such a sadness here, just such a heaviness on my chest. Oh, I kept thinking there was a door there. I don't know if I caught that, but it sounded like that damn thing moved over there. I don't know if you guys see it move. Like, did you see it move? I heard something that sounded like that. Okay, you guys are very active here, aren't you? Oh, there's just so many rooms. What was that? What the hell? Can you do that again? What? 2 taps? Thank you. I'm gonna knock, and then I want you to knock or tap for me. Don't be shy now. You just tapped a bunch of times for me. Can you do it again? That's weird. It literally sounded like something tapping right here.
James froze and listened carefully. He slowly entered the room and checked every corner, but no one was there and nothing explained the noise. He figured it might just be the wind or the old building falling apart, but just as he started to calm down, a loud bang came from another room. Again, he found nothing. Now unsure if it was just the building settling or if something was actually watching him, he thought about leaving, but his curiosity kept him going, and that's when the scariest moment of the night happened.
This room right here seems interesting. Okay. Dude, no way. No freaking way. Literally, no way. The minute I go in there, dude, what the hell was that? I don't even want to find out. Hello? Dude, you're telling me there's nobody in here right now? Hello? Dude, I don't want this door to close on me. Okay. What in the hell did we just hear? This is that same big room we were just in. I don't know. That was really freaking loud, too.
As James walked slowly down one of the dark hallways, he looked toward a doorway and saw a black shadow move across the corridor. Within seconds, it disappeared. James ran to check, but like before, there was nothing. No movement, no figure, no explanation. After that scary moment, he kept filming for another 15 minutes, but the building stayed silent.
It's like places like this, I always wonder, because technically this is not abandoned. I do believe it was abandoned for a while, but God, that was me. Somebody actually purchased it, and you can now come and stay the night here. See, we hear that freaking. Oh God, that scared me. The freaking door clickbaited me twice now. But I just always worry about places like this that feel abandoned, or maybe it's just my old feelings that there could be somebody staying there, sleeping there, you know, broken to be there. Oh God. You know, and even though there's somebody that owns this place, I still feel like people could do that. That's their turlet. That's their turlet. Dude, literally sounded like there was somebody in the hallway. Bro. No way. I get such a bad vibe right in that.
In the end, James felt he had seen and heard enough. To this day, no one really knows what happened inside Pine Lawn Manor that night. Was it a spirit from the building's dark past, a squatter hiding in the shadows, or something else? Whether you believe in ghosts or not, one thing is clear. James's time inside Pine Lawn Manor was one of his creepiest explorations yet. So, what do you think? Was it just old floors and wind, or is Pine Lawn Manor truly one of America's most haunted nursing homes? The next video comes from Urbex Hill, a YouTube channel centered on urban exploration, where creator Chris often films himself exploring abandoned buildings, factories, hospitals, and old sites. On July 6, 2025, Chris set out to explore a half-demolished hospital, but what started as a normal trip quickly turned tense.
That's flooded.
Whatever that is down there. Look at this thing. All of this is gone.
As Chris moved through the building, the only sound was his footsteps echoing through the wide, empty halls. Old equipment was still scattered around, and a thin layer of dust and debris covered the floors. But soon, Chris would realize the hospital wasn't as empty as it seemed. He suddenly realizes he isn't alone. Quickly, he turns off his light and freezes in the darkness, staying as quiet as he can. He waits, hoping that whoever or whatever is nearby will go away. Once he thinks it's safe, he moves fast, looking for the closest way out.
Security guard.
security guard keeps circling. Security definitely saw me.
You don't want to move that can?
No.
Okay.
So I just got a bunch of pictures before y'all got rid of it.
Just don't go in because if somebody.
No, I didn't go in.
Somebody fell in there, and it took us an hour to get the. No, I ain't saving nobody tonight.
I got you, bro. I'm out.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Chris managed to slip out of the building without being noticed, but as he walked down the road, a security car pulled up next to him. The guard asked if he had been inside. Chris denied it. The officer didn't press the issue, but he did warn him. He explained how dangerous the place really was, even mentioning that someone had recently gotten trapped inside, and if it happened again, there'd be no rescue that night. Luckily, Chris made it out safe and unharmed. Still, the thought of it, standing in total darkness with unknown figures moving around in an abandoned building, is enough to make your stomach sink. Brian and Michael, two friends passionate about exploring and photographing forgotten places. On their channel, The Proper People, they delve into abandoned sites that still carry echoes of the past. In this video, they head to the outskirts of Saint-Eustache-Louis, Missouri, to explore the ruins of Jamestown Mall. Once a busy shopping destination, the mall closed in 2014, leaving behind a decaying shell, empty corridors filled with rot, silence, and the occasional sound of something shifting just out of view.
Yeah, that thing caught my ankle, so. Yeah.
Hope we find an easier way out.
Here, take this. I'm gonna set my camera up.
It looks like something was driving in here.
Yeah, but look how ripped out it looks. They probably have demolition trucks driving through here or something.
We should definitely be out of here by 7 a.m. I'm hoping it's just this anchor and not the whole mall.
Because this is more than just scrappers.
Yeah.
Oh, these were the escalators.
Yeah.
They ripped out the escalators. Oh, but the ones up there are still there.
We need to find a way up. There's got to be a stairwell somewhere.
It's an exit sign.
Exit. Yes.
Is this into the main? Okay, stairs.
Let's get the hell out of this area.
Getting inside was tricky. They navigated collapsed beams, jagged concrete, and tight openings left by demolition crews. Once inside, the mall greeted them with hollow echoes, groaning steel, and the smell of dust and damp decay. Brian and Michael moved carefully, knowing one wrong step could end the night. But the building's decay wouldn't be their only danger.
Steps to the escalator on this thing.
Here's part of the track system for it. They're taking apart the escalators. Wow.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to be in here during the daytime. They're going to be actively working.
They're actively demolishing parts.
Yeah. Here, there's a door.
Yeah.
It says emergency exit though, and it doesn't look like it's been opened yet. Oh, wait, right here.
Okay. Yeah, someone did it for us. Opened the doorway.
It goes somewhere.
I'll pop in there.
Yeah.
My shoes are covered in muck. They slipped out.
This place is nasty.
Oh, there's a ton of stuff in here. Pass this through, I guess.
Yeah, this one's pretty tight. Maybe we should have brought the tripods this direction too.
Oh. For a moment, tension spikes, sharp and immediate. The sudden presence of another person, previously silent, changes everything. It's clear they're not alone in the building, and maybe never have been.
Hey, what's up? Were you hiding?
I didn't know who you were.
We're just taking pictures.
Sorry, man. Yeah.
Here, grab your bag.
You scared me. I just saw you just come up from the floor. Sorry for scaring you.
Yeah. Do you know if they show up at a certain time in the morning to start doing construction?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually they leave about before dark. All right, they show up. We try to leave. Yeah, we run around at about 7. 6. Yeah, 6.
6 a.m.?
We try to get out at about 6.
Okay.
Yeah. They're outside.
They're outside,
Okay.
so don't let them see your
That's
lights.
a lot of
Okay.
light, man.
Do not let them see your lights.
Okay.
They're over there by Sears, but they do patrol.
Right on the front side.
Okay.
They don't come in unless you give them a reason.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yeah, we'll be careful with the lights.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Fortunately, the figures in the dark weren't hostile, just two scrappers with no interest in confrontation. The initial exchange was cautious but respectful. They warned Brian and Michael about security patrols and flashlights being a giveaway. Surprisingly, the scrappers offered to guide them, showing the safest paths and corners worth seeing. For a brief moment, strangers became allies, navigating the collapsing mall like old tenants on a final tour. They eventually parted ways, and though tension lingered, Brian and Michael moved on calmly. Demolition stalled shortly after, and Jamestown Mall was finally torn down at the end of 2023. The Fam is a channel that dives into places most people try to forget, led by James, who's not just after thrills, but genuinely obsessed with uncovering what's left behind in abandoned spots. In this video, he teams up with his friends Omar and Glenn to check out an old, remote asylum. It used to be a huge sanatorium for the mentally ill, a place meant to hold chaos and protect the world from what it didn't want to see. Now it's gutted, silent, and dangerously unstable.
Got in, guys, right there. So, very, very creepy place. All right, guys, so we're gonna check this place out. It literally has, how many stories to this place, bro? Because there's like 6 or 7 stories. We're gonna have to find the stairs and go on to different levels. Bro, we gotta find out there's a basement to this place.
Oh, I just heard something over here and in here.
Oh, I just heard that too. Hello? Freaking creepy. There could be somebody staying in here.
They slip in through a jagged break in the outer wall. The silence is heavy, and the building looms around them in fractured layers. 6, maybe 7 stories of darkness, it's hard to tell. Every step kicks up choking dust, and the deeper they go, the more they feel that something's off.
Okay, freaky. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of there. I hope that's his light up there.
You heard that?
What was
I
that?
heard like a...
Stop me.
Huh?
I'm gonna stop him.
No, I heard a voice. Like something.
Bro, I thought I heard something back there too.
I'm serious.
Bro, I don't like these pentagrams everywhere.
Yeah, they are. They say not to walk on them too.
Too late. Yo, I'm gonna go up right here, bro.
Dude, there's other stairs you can go up. Those are the ones that you cannot see.
Screw it.
Yeah, watch your head, watch your head. Oh. I told you to watch your head.
What the hell? Bro, you didn't.
I did tell you to watch your head.
Bro, my head's...
We need to start
Ow.
bringing helmets with us.
Check out this floor, guys. Welcome to hell. That is, I would see just a little freaky deaky.
Make sure you don't walk over it.
We're gonna try to make our way upstairs. I'll find the basement. What was that? Hello? I heard a voice, a legit voice, and now I'm really freaked out.
Hello?
Symbols are scrawled across the floor, some looking freshly drawn, then a faint, unmistakable woman's voice echoes from just beyond their light, freezing them in place. They try to rationalize it. Another visitor, the wind, an echo, but it feels like a warning. Still, they continue exploring, assuming it's just their imagination, though the night's horrors aren't over yet.
We are in the basement now, baby.
This doesn't even look like a basement. Hey, look at this. There's like a waxer. Like, you know, this like moves in a circle. Wait, did you see that? You see that mouse?
Bro, you clicked me. Man, I got so scared, bro.
I got scared. I'm sorry, man.
Look at these beds. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? There's something in there. It might have been a mouse, but something moved in there. Oh, dude, I am freaked out. I know I heard something in there. Go back upstairs. What are you, crazy? Oh my God. What is this room? Oh, I think I heard water dripping. I think that's what just scared the crap out of me. This is nasty, guys. I'm gonna put my mask on.
James pushes deeper into the building's underbelly. Mask on as dust and decay fill the air. Narrow corridors twist unpredictably. Wires hang like webs, and the walls feel like they're closing in. The silence grows heavy, almost alive, as if something unseen is watching. Eventually, the group reunites, but any sense of safety is short-lived.
Literally just coming down. What did you guys hear?
No, look, I heard.
What is?
I went looking for you. We couldn't find you.
Bro, I've been down in the basement this whole time. Here, I'm gonna come up because I'm done with the basement anyways.
Well, there's another up there. There's like a. I don't know. I don't even know like where I ended up. It's almost like it was outside, and then like I heard like a loud like bang, like almost like somebody like I don't know like shut the door or something. And
bro, did you see the big like pile of dirt down there coming out of the wall?
Yeah, well, there's piles of dirt outside the building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
I heard a voice. There was a voice, unless it was you.
No, I've been talking on the live stream.
Where were you?
You didn't go up.
I gotta get rid of this cage because I think this cage is giving me bad reception. Bro, have you tried to go up another floor?
Yeah, I was up there.
I haven't looked up there. Is it safe?
Honestly, I mean, it is safe, but just be careful.
Are you still you done recording? You still got more stuff to do?
I'm still recording, but
okay.
Be careful because I heard something up there.
Okay, that's good enough for me. It's good enough for me, guys. Good enough for me. Yep, good enough for me. Okay. We're off to go see another part that we have not seen yet.
Back upstairs, James keeps going, but something still feels wrong.
Have you been up here? Bro, what is this? I don't know. Bro, be careful, be careful, be careful. Guys, be careful with the floor. Guys, the floor is moving. I'm telling you, the floor is moving. Be very careful. No, it's very soft. I'm not even joking.
Don't go over there.
I'm not gonna go over there. Bro, my light is dying too. The attic of an abandoned...
There's something trying to push this door. They'll lock us up here.
Well, don't let it close, dude.
Yeah, it stinks really bad.
Bro, it's like freaking kitty litter or something down here.
What's that noise? Bro, I'm going back downstairs.
I'm trying to.
Well, you're not gonna just leave me here.
Come on, bro.
All right, I'm coming. Bro, this is freaky.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Bro, there's a door down there. Let's go. I got a horrible feeling. Let's go. I'm done. Bro, did you hear that? Whoa. Bro, there was just a noise over there.
The attic groans under their feet, each creak feeling more like a warning than a sound. The air is thick and sharp, smelling of rot, insulation, and something sour, like old animal waste baked into the wood. Breathing is tough. They carefully back down the stairs, but leaving the attic doesn't bring relief. The night inside isn't over yet.
Oh, God. All right, guys, I met up with Omar and Glenn. They want to get the heck out of here. Glenn is throwing up literally because he's like there's so much dust and asbestos in here. We're not really supposed to be here, but we're gonna get on out of here. We just need to find the exit.
I seen that too. You don't think it was like from your light?
Bro, I don't know. It could have been. It freaked me out, but I saw something like it literally like moved.
All right, so just a minute ago, James seen something over there. You were live streaming, weren't you?
Yep.
What the hell?
Oh God, I'm getting out of here, bro. Come on, dude. Listen. Bro, I'm going. Hurry, come on. Hurry, get out. Hurry up, come on, I'll help you. Come on, hurry.
Don't leave me.
I got you. Come on, bro.
They rushed out, coughing, shaking, and covered in dust. But what they felt wasn't just the weight of decay, it was the presence of something else, something that didn't want to be seen, but refused to be forgotten. Whatever it was, it's still in there. Some buildings aren't just haunted by those who died inside, but by why they were there in the first place. So, was this asylum truly haunted, or just a hoax for views? In downtown Cleveland stands the forgotten Rockefeller Building, a once prestigious address from the early 1900s. Once home to law firms, financial institutions, and respected professionals, it now sits silent and empty, its windows dark and halls stripped of purpose, a symbol of architectural pride fallen into decay. On June 9th, 2025, urban explorer Chris, known as Urbex Hill, stepped inside to document what's left. Since its closure in 2022, the building has deteriorated rapidly. Though redevelopment plans have come up over the years, little has happened, and inside, time, neglect, and nature have slowly undone what was once iconic. But the biggest threat to the building isn't just time or the elements, it's people. Scrappers, vandals, and intruders have ripped through it, stripping out copper, metal, and anything else they can sell or steal. The destruction is relentless. Still, Chris went in not for thrills or clicks, but to document what remains. At first, it seemed like just another abandoned space, but that wouldn't last long.
Someone must have just recently pissed on the ground right here. That's gross. Wow, those are all those. The coronavirus. I think this when this place shut down was during the pandemic. People really... It's a 9mm. That's crazy. It's crazy that places like this with so much detail get destroyed and demolished. Bro, more things. Look at that. That's crazy.
Signs of past danger appeared fast. Bullet holes, shell casings, and clear marks of gunfire deep inside the building. These weren't just signs of decay, they were warnings. For Chris, it hit hard. He wasn't just exploring a collapsing structure, he was stepping into a place where real violence had happened. Still, he pressed on.
Is that? That's crazy.
High above the city, Chris took a moment on the rooftop, looking out over Cleveland's skyline. For a brief moment, there was a sense of calm amid the chaos. But that peace didn't last. From here on, something felt different. The quiet didn't comfort him anymore. It felt like a pause before something else started.
Somebody's been up here recently. Smells like cigarettes in here. Somebody's pills. They ripped the label off. Somebody was like using needles up here too, it looks like. Somebody's here. I heard something. I wonder if that was somebody.
As Chris went back into the building, the air felt thicker. Strange noises echoed around him, soft at first, then sharp. He couldn't tell if they were coming from outside or inside. Every step was cautious, his flashlight moving slowly. The possibility of encountering someone, maybe even armed, felt real and immediate.
This is crazy. Completely flooded.
The deeper he went, the more it seemed like someone, maybe more than one person, was still inside. And he wasn't wrong. The final moments of the exploration brought a different kind of danger. Not just the unknown, but the feeling of being watched. Chris made his way out quietly, avoiding confrontation and keeping calm. He left unseen and unharmed, but the experience stayed with him. Walking out in silence, he was lucky to escape with only the weight of what he'd felt. This video comes from Adam Mark Explores, a YouTube channel focused on urban exploration of abandoned sites, from deserted houses and forgotten mansions to time capsule locations, especially in the UK. On January 22nd, 2022, the team starts by documenting the house's current state, noting the extent of decay and vandalism since their last visit. They move through each room, discussing its history and pointing out remaining features before moving into the ghost hunting phase.
Fingers crossed we will pick up some figures in the rooms, maybe some of the sisters. It doesn't always get everything, but hopefully we'll get some. I know, it's quite dark as well looking through here.
It's pretty quiet.
You get a nice figure I want. Is there any spirits in the house? Do you want to come forward? You want to show yourself? Oh my god, it's pitch black in here. Looked like there was a figure in the window then. Oh. Exactly where I said there was a figure.
Yeah.
Is that one of the sisters? Do you want to show yourself? That's weird. You see it?
Yeah.
Draw it in this window. Look like a good size as well, like an adult size. Fireplace. Picking little bits up like. Nothing major. Not like strong, do you know what I mean? Will we push forward? Into the dining room. Pretty sure this is a dining room. Is there any spirits? Do you want to come forward? Show yourself to the camera? Oh, it just went beep. It said beep. But it didn't actually pick anything up. Oh, there. Oh. Just got like a whole shoulder and arm. Is there any spirits? Is that you? Do you want to show yourself a little bit more? That was weird. Picked up, there's like nothing there, and it just picked up a whole, you know, like right side of the body.
Someone's still doing the washing.
Yeah, you never know, do you?
The drying. Unfinished business on Earth.
Well, I like to think it's like echoes, you know.
Yeah. Like,
so it's not like somebody.
Like energy.
Yeah.
As they explore the building, they use a camera to detect paranormal activity. At one point, one of the team members thinks they see a figure at a window, and the equipment confirms that something is indeed there.
Look how close you have to get to it, like. You have to like physically touch it. So if it goes off... yeah, so if that goes off now, we'll know what it is, yeah? We'll try this. Is there any spirits in this house? Do you want to contact us? Do you want to say hello? Is it one of the sisters or one of the family that's here?
That definitely said yes.
That was 100% clear yes. Can you tell me if you're male or female, one of the brother or the sisters? Sisters. Mum? Did you hear that?
That sounds freakier than it ever sounded, that.
It's clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you tell me how many spirits are in this house right now? Can you tell me if you're one of the sisters? You said sisters, didn't they? Can you tell me how old you are? You got tapping?
I heard that then as well.
It was clear tapping,
Sounds
wasn't
like
it?
it was coming from like the corner in the room.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
It was like someone was just like,
Yeah.
well, not that noise though, it was weird.
Metal.
Yeah.
That's quite good, that. Right. Was that you that was just tapping on the walls or ceiling? Walls. Are you angry that we're in the house? Are you sad that you're trapped here?
Yeah.
Mad that, isn't it? It's quite clear. That is weird. It is really clear, isn't it? Can you tell us how? Can you tell us which rooms you were in?
They bring out a spirit box and start asking questions. The answers seem to align with local tales of the house being haunted by a family, but from that point on, the atmosphere becomes even more unsettling.
Hello?
Hello? If someone missing out, I will leave them here.
Hello?
What's happening?
Mate, there's no wind or anything. There's literally nothing. There's literally nothing.
It proper went.
It looked like it. It must have, someone must. I'm seeing if anyone's in here. Just check under here. Hello?
What that? Sorry for swearing, but I'm not having that. I'm getting out of here. What the no? Can you open the door?
Yes, sir.
So I'm getting out of here.
Mate, why did we run this way?
It was just a way. I panicked and ran. Well done.
Hold that. Mate, that was someone running down the stairs.
Mate, it sounds like someone threw something downstairs.
Hello? I don't know, mate, I'm out of here.
Look, I'm proper shaking, man.
I am. Now.
Why is it so turned it off?
Mate. Sorry for swearing, guys. Don't usually swear. I'm not having that. You having that, Dale?
No, man. That's proper creepy.
That is the most I've ever caught on camera before.
How can, mate, something smashed upstairs then? Don't care what you say.
I thought it was running.
I don't know, because stuff, it sounds like someone ran down the stairs smashing something or something. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna have a look. There's got to be someone in there. Surely to God. Right, guys. Don't expect me to come back here again. It ain't happening. But I'm just trying to get around the front here. The sister's house, guys.
Suddenly, a door slams, and heavy footsteps thunder down the stairs toward them. Before they can reach the exit, one of their motion alarms goes off. Shaken and on edge, they manage to leave the house unharmed. Elias, a man who has encountered the paranormal countless times, recently decided to move to a new house, hoping to leave the horrors of his old home behind. Unfortunately, the spirits followed him to his new place. Take a look.
Andaba dando un recorrido, pero escuché un ruido muy fuerte y vengo a ver y me encontré con esto. Esta silla no tiene por qué caerse. Vete de aquí, déjame en paz. No hay nadie, amigos. Estoy muy asustado. No entiendo. Pero me tenía por qué haberse movido ni haberse caído. Sí, yo. No. No. ¿Por qué se movió? No. ¿Quién eres? Vete de aquí. Déjame en paz. No sé qué. ¿Qué está pasando? No, me voy a salir un rato porque no.
He started recording after hearing a banging sound, curious to see what he might capture. At first, everything stopped, but he kept walking around the house filming, hoping something would happen. Then it did. His chair slid across the floor as if being pushed, and it was clear that no one visible was there. A spirit had followed him to his new home. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.